What if I told you that Kegels, the exercise almost every man is told to do, are actually making your premature ejaculation even worse? I call it the Kegel trap, and it's one of the biggest mistakes that I see men make. And I know that sounds crazy because even doctors still recommend them. But after coaching over 350 men, I've seen this one piece of advice wreck men's progress, crush their confidence, and keep them stuck for years, sometimes even decades. So in this video, I'll show you why Kegels don't work the way you think they do, what's really causing premature ejaculation, and the simple mindset shift that completely changes your control in bed. And the amazing part is, it's actually way easier than you think, but almost no one is talking about it. When you Google how to fix premature ejaculation, the first thing you'll see is do Kegels. But if you've tried them and you're still finishing fast, it's not your fault. Because here's what no one tells you. When you overdo Kegels, all that tensing and clenching and forcing, you can actually overtrain your pelvic floor and make yourself hypersensitive and condition your body to speed up during sex instead of slow down. And let me be really clear with you. Premature ejaculation isn't just physical. It causes stress and shame and anxiety that can wear a man down mentally and emotionally, sometimes even into depression. You really think flexing one muscle is just going to fix all of that? Well, it's not, because if a stronger pelvic floor cured PE, it would have worked by now. But before I show you what does work, you need to understand how your nervous system is secretly controlling your arousal and why Kegels alone will never give you control. Once you see this, you'll realize lasting longer has nothing to do with strength and everything to do with regulation. Most guys have no idea why they have premature ejaculation, and I get it. No one ever explains what's really going on. But ejaculation is actually a reflex, and it's controlled by your nervous system, not your muscles. And the moment you hit a certain level of arousal, your brain sends a signal down your spinal cord to your pelvic muscles, and then boom, ejaculation happens. And for men with PE, that reflex is hyperactive, meaning the signal to ejaculate gets triggered way too early before you want it to. And this is the real reason why Kegels don't cure PE, because you can build a stronger pelvic floor all day, but that won't stop the reflex from firing. And the reason people recommend strengthening your pelvic floor is so you can clench your PC muscle like an emergency brake, right when you feel the urge to ejaculate. But that's not real control, that's damage control. But nervous system regulation makes sure you never need to hit the brakes because you're in control the whole time. Because the real issue isn't muscle weakness. It's that your body has learned to associate arousal with fear and anxiety. And to fix this, you don't need more Kegel strength. You need to retrain your nervous system to stay calm under pressure. And that takes a completely different kind of training. So let's test something right now. Clench your pelvic floor like you're doing a Kegel and squeeze it 5 times in a row. Now notice your breath. You probably stopped breathing, right? Well, most guys don't even realize they're doing that, but it's one of the biggest mistakes that kills your control in the bedroom. Holding your breath often happens when you're stuck in your head, overthinking, trying to remember techniques, or clenching muscles, or trying to distract yourself to stay in control. But when you hold your breath, your body tenses up, and that tension signals stress, and that can push you over the edge. But once you learn how to breathe through arousal instead of fighting it, everything changes. So now try this. Close your eyes and inhale deeply through your nose, from your pelvic floor, through your belly and up into your chest, and then exhale out your mouth with a loud ah sound. And do that for 5 to 10 breath cycles. You'll feel your whole system start to calm down. And that's because you're actually regulating your nervous system. So your body no longer treats arousal like a threat. And that's how you unlock the ability to last as long as you want to. But none of this will work if you don't address the real issue, your mindset, and the pressure you keep putting on yourself to perform. Because arousal isn't something you control with your mind or brute force. The same mindset that's made you successful in business, pushing harder, taking control, doesn't work when it comes to pleasure and intimacy. In the bedroom, the path to control is the exact opposite. To gain control, you actually need to let go of control and surrender. That means releasing all of the expectations and pressure that you've been carrying. It means trusting your body, trusting your breath, and letting the moment unfold without gripping on to the outcome. Because real control doesn't come from squeezing harder. It comes from staying calm and regulated when your arousal starts to rise. Now, if you want my help implementing this, along with the proven system that I've used to help over 350 men overcome PE for life, click the link below in the description and book a call directly with me. Or check out this next video right here to learn more about my story and how I cured PE after 30 and completely transformed my sex life.